What's up guys, Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports, and today we're going to be showing you how to do an install on these Rigid fog light brackets for the 2nd gen Raptor. Now, what we've got here from Rigid is basically a driver and a passenger side bracket, as well as a set of lights that come in this kit, and they are predetermined from Rigid, so you won't be able to custom select which lights you get, but the lights that Rigid has chosen are a really good spread for what the application is. So what you have is essentially a spot that you'll see here in the center, then a SAE or DOT approved fog light in the middle, and a driving light on the outside. Essentially what that does is the spot's going to give you the distance you need off-road to get a little bit further cast of light, while the SAE or DOT fog is going to give you a street legal option that you can run on the road and actually use as a fog light. Then the driving light in the corner is going to give you that nice wide fill and help you with some of the cornering and getting basically just a better fill of light right in front of the truck when you're driving late night on the trail. Now with this kit, it is worth noting that Rigid includes some wiring, but it does have switches and connectors on it that you may not use when you're actually connecting this to the Raptor, because the Raptor has auxiliary switches already built in. So with that, you'll use the majority of this wiring, but you'll probably end up cutting some ends and splicing things together to get this to attach to the upfitters in the truck, which is okay. But we aren't going to focus too much on that in this install. We're mostly going to focus on getting the brackets and the actual lights themselves mounted to the truck. So let's go ahead. We've got our 2017 Raptor behind us. We're going to kneel down, get behind that wheel well, and we should be able to get these mounted up. So Rigid was kind enough to mark the driver and passenger side brackets. You can see this one's marked with a D for driver, and that's the one we're going to install first. Now, how this is going to mount, it'll actually come in behind the bumper like this, and there's going to be a factory bolt that we remove on the inside, and then another carriage bolt that we add on the corner to go ahead and support where these slotted sections are. So with that being said, let's go ahead and remove that factory bolt first. So this bolt right here will be an 8mm bolt. We're going to go ahead and just undo that with our ratchet. With that out of the way, we can go ahead and slide the bracket up into place between the support and the actual bumper bracket. Then we'll take this new bolt and washer from Rigid and slot those through. And we'll go ahead and tighten this down a little bit to help support the bracket, but we don't want to tighten it down all the way because we still want to have some vertical adjustment. Now we're going to take the carriage bolt with the lock washer and 10mm nut, and we're going to go ahead and put that through the factory hole back here in the corner. So we'll do the carriage bolt from the back, then we'll do the washer, and then of course the nut on top of that. Okay. Once again, we're going to tighten this just a little bit, just to make sure everything stays in place, but we still want to have some adjustment. So now that we've got our new hardware in place and we have the bracket sitting inside the bumper, we're going to want to adjust this so that the bottom of that bracket is going to sit kind of flush with this top edge. Then when we put our actual Rigid lights in here, it should position them right within the slot where we want them without them getting cut off by the edges of the bumper. So we'll just kind of move this around until we get that level, and then we can tighten it down all the way. Okay, and light. So to mount up the actual lights, these are obviously going to have a black bracket that you'll slot down and attach at the bottom, and then you want to make sure you have your carriage bolt on the inside of that already, because there won't be a way to get it in once you have the bracket on. But once that's in place, you can take your first light, which we're going to do our spot, and we're going to position that inward here next to where the grill would be, and then we'll do our SAE fog after that and the driving lights on the outside. So you'll bring this around and you're going to position that in the actual slot. And you'll see you can kind of shift these forward and back. We'll want to bring ours forward so we avoid as much cutoff as possible on that beam. And then you can also loosen this a little bit and angle that bracket up and down to get the right kind of height, but it looks like we're pretty close to where we need to be. So now we'll come around from the back, we'll tighten down the hardware with the lock washer and the nut on the top, and then we can do the rest for the other two lights. All right, there we go. So now that we've got our spot mounted up, we can tweak the position just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same process for the other two lights. So that's all it takes to get the actual lights and the brackets mounted up in the bumper. You'll just replicate the same process on the other side of the vehicle, and then you'll see that you have all of your pigtails hanging down. And so you'll connect the wiring from here and then run it up to your upfitters in the truck. And so we're gonna go ahead and dig into that real quick and get some of our wiring laid. So for the wiring in these kits, you guys can kind of wire it however you like or whatever you see fit best for your vehicle, but we ended up dropping the harnesses down behind these headlight housings and then running across the top here and through the radiator support. And then the idea with the Raptor, obviously, is that you want to channel the wiring for the lights over to this corner where you're going to be able to connect to your upfitters. So you will have some wires taped up here behind these kind of PCM harnesses, and you'll be able to pull those out. One set of those is going to be for pass-throughs that just go into the cab, and the other set is actually going to be wired to your auxiliary switches, and so that's where we tied ours into, and we basically ran 3 separate switches. So we have one for the spots, one for the fogs, and one for the driving lights. That way we can kind of alternate through them depending how we want to use them. But that, once again, is up for you guys to decide. And your wiring colors and how your switches are tied in may vary a little bit from year to year. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Ford was super consistent, so we did have to do a little research on ours and some testing to figure out which wire was for which color. But we got it all working, everything's buttoned up nice, and we're really happy with the results. So guys, that's gonna be a wrap on this fog light install for the Raptor. If you're interested in picking up this kit for your truck, you can head down the description below and click that link. It'll shoot you over to our website. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.